recap of what happened last session.
Notes for it. I don't know if you heard what I said, but I said I certainly have the notes for it. Sorry, my computer's being a little slow.
It's all good. From what I remember, last session was a lot of build up to the party, but I didn't take good notes on what happened because I was too preoccupied writing what would happen in episode 2.
It's okay, I had to scroll up 3 pages to get to the top of my notes. So I can definitely recap.
Go for it.
I think we started with the great opener. So what did your character do over the summer?
Oh, I didn't think of an opener. Shit.
That time we don't
Well,
need
now's
one.
your time.
No, we need one. Alright, we're gonna do something simple. What's your character's favorite color? But we'll do that after the recap.
I feel like we already did that one.
Favorite food?
Oh shit.
Me.
Did you say me?
No.
Damn.
Wow.
Wait, no, because I don't know if the mic cut out or what, but I just heard that. It was just the word me. I was like, wait, whoa.
Should I continue the recap?
Yes.
So I guess everyone was in the library. They discussed very briefly what happened. And then there's like the student council meeting for real, maybe. My next note is Kathy going to the library to try and find a ghost to be like, yeah, who's haunting the school? Morgan was working a shift at the mom and pop TJ Maxx ripoff. And some old lady bought a stain-colored yellow dress and pink-ass horse derby hat. Ew.
Yes. I remember that.
Come on, beautiful map.
Oh, hell yeah.
I did that this morning before I went to sleep.
You bitch.
Not me forgetting my own character's name for a second.
Oh my god.
It's a night. Kathy found like a Victorian looking ass ghost. She does the like pencil and paper yes and no ghost talking trick that everybody knows. She thinks she's alluding to things happening every couple of years and history repeating itself and no one ever learns and how it's just the beginning. Eventually, Kathy writes down 444 and referencing to what she saw in the hallway, and the ghost, Gwen, kind of fucks off. As one does.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to research Gwendolyn McHiggins, who she believes is the ghost. I don't remember if we established that yet.
No, we did.
But that's correct, yeah. She was in her library ring, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Penelope was people watching at the mall having cheese fries and a bad fruit cup. I should write the dumbest details.
I feel like that's very important, though.
To the character development.
Right.
Caleb's chilling with the posse. Penelope starts receiving text messages from a random number like, hey, did you get my note? Um, very ominous. Don't know who it is. Kathy leaves a note for Penelope on her desk because she's like, I could probably talk to her about things. They meet after school about it later. Or they were going to meet after school to talk about it. Morgan had an awkward breakfast with their parents. Caleb's always with the posse, as, you know, Queen Beans do. Bethany slaps the fuck out of Chad in the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just accidentally make out with someone. End quote. We go over what classes we're each taking. Caleb gets picked on by a ghost. Gets a note and it like burns a hole in his pocket literally. As one does.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen visits Kathy during drawing class and asks to speak again, so I know her and Penelope adjust plans to meet at the library. Also, Penelope's continuously getting sketchy messages, as one does. Morgan is doing a paper about the Great Berries for the Newsberry team because someone pawned that off on them. Kathy and Penelope go to the bookstore to pick up Penelope's order of 50 Shades Darker. Parentheses, sequel to 50 Shades of Grey, close parentheses, and it does not come in discreet packaging. It comes in a paper bag.
God.
She's just recapping what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer.
Morgan starts writing Great Berry fanfiction that's kind of spicy with drama. That's where, and then Morgan, Penelope, and Kathy all arrive at the library at the same time. They're all very awkward as people, or at least Kathy and Morgan are. Oh, very important side note, Kathy's librarian dad called himself the Holy Scholar 420 online on Reddit.
I thought he went on to like some ancient, like late 90s websites. He wasn't like a
Off-brand
Reddit.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like specifically forums from like the 90s that haven't been updated since then.
Yes, of course.
Like one flat color and like a very crusty JPEG for the logo.
Yes.
I love how that's what I remember.
Then it's ghost time. Gwen isn't showing herself, and Kathy implies she's shy. She's shy, and when they're doing the pencil thing with the paper, the pencil slams to no, like, how dare you call me shy? Oh, by the way, Morgan is spying on all of this, as one does. Sorry if you heard that laugh.
It's good.
That was not
It's
me.
fine.
I do exist in a house with other people. Eventually, Gwen shows herself in like a misty form. Just, casual ghost things. And then says, I didn't think you'd be friends with one of them. And Kathy is trying to think, is this vampire or racism bigotry? And then she does, a very Slenderman find my journals speech. In the estate at the edge of town that coincidentally we're all having a party at. Or I assume the popular people are having a party at, we're gonna crash. Some of us are gonna crash. Then she's like, don't be in the dark for too long. Keep the lights on, ominously. She fades away. They all agree. Morgan, we see Morgan. We all agree to go to the estate. We'll exchange contact info, and then we go to scope the place out before Friday. Kathy then goes to try and open the gate from the other side by walking through a wall, as she can do as a ghost. Gets hit with a wave of depression. Depression? Yeah, that's it. Depression, despair, and anger. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry that was so long winded.
No, you're good.
It's how the story unfolds.
I'm just gonna have to write a shorter recap each time.
But now we can do the fun question of what's your character's favorite food before we actually get into the story.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Can Kathy eat?
That's up to you.
I was gonna say, wouldn't that be a question for you?
How does that even work? Did we establish if she even sleeps?
I don't think we have.
You know what? Come back to me last.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe she works like Slimer from Ghostbusters, and she just eats it all, and you see it go down inside of her and everything.
Oh, I hate
She
that.
just, uses the ghost energy to like work through the food.
I was about to say, how she's supposed to digest it?
Through magic and friendship.
I mean, if that's good enough for y'all.
Or alternatively,
I will
we
say
can
maybe she doesn't need to eat, but she can.
Okay.
For show.
Yeah.
Would be fucked up if I said maybe she can't taste it.
I was just gonna say that.
That would suck.
It would suck.
Being able to eat, but then not tasting anything. Ugh.
That's so fucked. I don't know about favorite food, like meal as a concept, but Kathy very fondly remembers the taste of chocolate, like chocolate bars.
Oh,
Yeah, anything sweet for Caleb.
and then what about Penelope?
Her favorite food? Honestly, I don't think she can really eat them. Because she could, but she will instantly throw it up.
Okay,
Oh,
what about when she was not a vampire then?
Not a vampire.
Or what's your favorite blood type? Those are two questions.
Ooh, okay.
You can choose.
And what does it do? Okay, yeah. I got questions, follow-up questions when you're done.
You're fine. What's that kind of type of blood type though? It does it have to be part? Is it part of the Monsterhearts thing, or is it just
No,
curiosity?
it's just a character development thing.
Okay, favorite blood type. I'm gonna say
That's what each of our blood types are.
A positive.
Okay.
Now, follow-up question: what does A
So-
positive taste like?
I have no clue.
Does it like have a hint of anything where it reminds you of a human food or drink? Like it's got a hint of citrus or anything like that?
Or does it go based off the person?
I was gonna say that. I think it bases off the person because let's say someone eats like an orange,
So
she
it's
drinks the blood. And
it's the pineapple juice situation. Got
Ew.
it.
How do I give you negative experience?
You can't.
How do I remove a stat? Just give you negative inspiration. Get
Do
a
I even have inspiration?
No, but you could always get a +1 to a roll. So in theory, I could give you a -1. Oh god, now it's my turn to do stuff.
Her-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say her favorite food before she died. Really don't know. Say like a nice salad. I don't know. I didn't really think of that in depth of what her favorite food could be.
Wow.
If I think of something, I'll DM you.
Okay.
I'll say next session. Mhm.
So I think we're gonna start back at the estate as Kathy has just phased through the walls and are on and is now on the estate grounds. What is she doing?
Is the wave of emotions over?
Oh no, it's just constantly there.
Can she look around to see if there's like a cause of it that's visible?
Um, from the outside, no.
She's gonna try to push through and get to the gate to see if she can open it.
Okay.
Unsure if that'll work.
I mean, it was bolted shut. With like a chain and like a padlock, so I don't know if you can break through it. Unless you want to try to rip it open.
No.
Okay.
She might, at the overwhelmingness of all the emotions, head back to her secluded spot where she can phase through without Morgan seeing and then head back to the group.
All right. And then, do you want to do anything while you're at the estate still, or are you guys heading back to the town?
Also, up to Sammy. I
I didn't
don't
think you were
mind.
here.
Oh, I thought I went with her.
Yeah, I thought Penelope went with Kathy.
I thought it was just Kathy and Morgan. Oh well.
Oh, that's true. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Well, you know what? Just like every amazing CW TV show, there will be a plot hole. If it didn't happen, it happened now.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought Penelope was there, but I don't.
Didn't I mention something about lockpicking?
Yes. And because I think we all responded, how do you know lockpicking?
Mhm.
If Morgan is doing something else, like maybe looking at the gate, Kathy would maybe try and relay the overwhelming feelings information to Penelope quietly.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, that's some intense ghost question mark stuff going on.
Mhm. Sorry, I was in the middle of yawning when you said that.
Damn.
I was it. I don't mean it like that.
Kathy will look around and just ask, like, should we come back another time, or how should we do this?
We should. I don't want to do it too late, cause don't we have like what's it called? I can't think of it off the top of my head now. God damn it. Curfews. There we go. What if we go here? It's super late and
Well, it is Friday.
yes.
I don't know if there's like a curfew to be back in the dorms on a Friday.
Oh, you guys. I don't
Alright.
think you guys are in dorms unless you specifically opted into it.
Oh, I thought we were living in dorms, even though like we have families in town because it was that kind of school.
It
But
is up to you. But you do have the option not to be a dorm, though.
Question: did we ever decide if they were going to be invited to the party and if we were going then, or was that what we were leading up to?
I don't remember not Persephone, Jesus Christ. Penelope told you about it or not.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I don't remember. I think that was mentioned, but I don't know if it was actually there. But I know you do know about it. But that is up to Penelope.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, so I guess you officially have an invitation, even though it's not really an actual invitation. It's just like you just know about it.
Oh yeah. I think in the beginning of it, I think Sebastian told Penelope about it
Yeah,
because she
yeah.
worked. Yeah.
But then Sammy was asking if Kathy was invited to it, or if they're gonna have to like crash the party. Essentially,
No,
Oh
no,
no.
I'm pretty sure we said last time that it's like no official invite. It's like if
yeah,
you know about it, like cool, show up
yeah,
type situation. It's not, an exclusive.
no. Bonus points if you bring alcohol though,
Oh hell yeah.
or other stuff. But
Lead wine.
sure.
I have a perfect dialogue thing to say too.
Wait, what kind of dialogue thing would you say?
So, we're still at that like big gate area, right?
Yeah,
Me and Penelope.
you and
Wait, and
Penelope.
Morgan.
Yes.
I mean, me and Kathy. I said Sammy. Penelope be like, "Hey, your parents home?" Because if you guys have a liquor cabinet, should bring some to the party.
What was the first thing you said? I'm so sorry.
You're fine. I said Penelope turns around to Kathy and be like, "Hey, your parents home?"
Are my parents home?
Yeah, because we're gonna sneak and grab some liquor from your guys' lipper liquor cabinet.
Oh, it's a Friday night today, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we originally said what day it was. It was just kind of a time before the party, so we can say it's Friday.
We're so bad at this.
Yeah.
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 Thanks, Claire.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. She's trying her best. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're all doing our best.
Listen, the cherry coke's finally starting to hit. I'm starting to wake up.
Oh yeah. What is the Pepsi?
No,
The
my
flat
Pepsi was
Pepsi.
flat, so I just drank it all in one shot, and now I just have cherry coke.
Fair.
But anyways,
But Kathy will respond. I don't want to just presume maybe there's a council meeting that her mom's at and her dad's at the library, so they won't be home, but
Okay.
if that's okay, that's what Kathy will say.
Hmm. Do we have anything that? Hmm?
I mean, like, I guess my parents don't lock up their liquor, so I guess we could probably take something.
Right. At the same time, we can go to my parents' cabinet because they have really good alcohol there. Because I just want you to get in trouble. I don't know how strict you guys, your parents are. And they know some alcohol's missing.
Honestly, they're more social drinkers, so I really don't know. I don't
Okay.
steal from it myself, so.
Alrighty. Because my parents are at the casino doing bingo.
ain't no way.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's not bingo. Are they like fucking 85? Sorry, continue
I
on.
was gonna yell at my grandparents.
You didn't say that without a straight face. Oh, that's up to you.
Kathy will think for a minute and say, maybe your place is better.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right. I am assuming that Caleb is still just hanging out at the bookstore.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Friday, we have confirmed it is Friday, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure after class we probably went to the cafe and then the bookstore like usual. And then I don't know, I guess closer to like party time, we'll probably go get ready before heading over to the estate.
Okay. Do you guys do anything at the bookstore, or are you just like hanging out?
Just the usual homework, you know, getting the stuff done and then just hanging out until it's time to like, all right, it's not too early to get ready for this party type situation.
Okay. So I will say we kind of see like a early 2000s teen movie montage of you guys just going to the cafe, then hanging out, and then it kind of just transitions into the getting ready portion where I don't know, like someone tries on like multiple different outfits just to make sure that it looks right. And then it's I don't know, like someone just like shakes their head no, but then like when one person takes off their glasses, it's like an instant yes kind of vibe. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. But for the fun question, what does Caleb wear to this party?
What's the weather like?
I mean, it's the Pacific
What
Northwest, so kind of,
what season are we in?
I would say, ooh, early
Like
fall.
fall, like
Fall?
okay, so beginning of school type
Yeah.
situation. Caleb's probably wearing just some jeans, probably with like chucks, and then a hoodie, a normal looking hoodie, and a baseball cap. Nothing red carpet. Just very casual and relaxed.
All right. So Sriracha gave me permission to do this, so we are just gonna.
Also up to Sammy too if they want to do that.
Oh no, since you're back, or if you're back, you guys can discuss whose liquor cabinet you're raiding. If not, I was just gonna roll a d2 and then determine from there.
Kathy would suggest Penelope's parents because she doesn't want to get in trouble. But if they're both wanting like each other to raid the liquor cabinet, we can roll the d2 because it's funny.
Alright, we're raiding Penelope's unless you guys vetoed that idea.
No, that works.
I just went off of Sammy being first in the Discord order and then Sriracha being right after. All right, so the question is, how do you guys raid this liquor cabinet?
Penelope knows what, like, where the key is for the liquor cabinet, because she's seen where, like, because like her parents don't really hide the key very well. Honestly, she knows where it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, when they get to her house, she'll be like, she invites Sammy, and she's like, "You can come in if you want. Like, see outside is really matter."
Kathy would be very awkward and be like, "Oh, do I take my shoes off?"
Oh, might as well. We usually like the floors clean.
Also, what is the vibe of Persephone? Or, oh, Jesus Christ. Penelope's house.
Penelope?
Why do I keep calling you Persephone? Was that the original name that you were thinking of?
Mm. I have a character in Chrono named Persephone.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
My bad, Penelope. Like, what's the vibe?
it's fun. A very modern house, like very like, how do I say it? Like a 90s house almost. You walk in and there's like a, I can't think of it. Like, have you watched that 90s show before?
Okay.
The
Yes.
house, yeah.
Alternatively, that 70s show because that is a spinoff.
Mhm.
And then, would the liquor cabinet be like out in the open, or is it like kind of hidden away somewhere?
Hmm?
For the liquor cabinet, is it just like out in the open, or is it just like hidden away somewhere?
It's out in the open.
Okay. And like you said, your parents are playing fucking bingo at the casino, so you're the only one home, so you can easily take the liquor out the liquor cabinet. What kind do you take though?
Mm. Say like, do you ever say certain brands, or can I just say like whiskey,
Yeah, you
whatever,
just say like
whatever?
whiskey or like a scotch, vodka, whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, let's go some vodka, tequila, whiskey, maybe some coconut rum,
Oh my god.
fireball.
Not the fireball.
Not the fire.
Oh god, alright.
Kathy
Also, you're
will
just
ask.
sorry, you're taking
Go
so
ahead.
much. I love it. You are just taking everything. Continue on.
Kathy's gonna ask if you're gonna transfer that to a different container, or to different containers for liquid, or and like fill them back up with water, or if you're just gonna
There you
take the
go.
bottles and leave.
That's what I was getting at.
That's a good question.
She'll be like, "Yeah, that's what my cousin usually does."
Does your cousin get caught with it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Interesting. Hmm.
He can
Like,
usually talk his way out of things.
hmm. You put some of like the dark colored, some of the dark colored alcohol back, like like the whiskey and the
Mhm.
fireball and everything like that. And only the clear colored ones, so there's like vodka and tequila. And she's like, you know what? I'll grab these two.
Just gonna take the whole ass bottle, huh?
Oh yeah, we're taking the whole bottle.
Oh, okay.
um,
Out of
yeah, also kind of go ahead.
I was gonna say, out of curiosity, do you have a car, or are you just gonna be walking with these?
Oh, funny enough, I was actually planning on having her look for a certain like discreet bag, or like it could be like a traveling bag.
Yeah.
Like it's like enough weight so I can carry those two bottles.
I mean, yeah, you can easily find one.
Alright.
Or you could just have one.
It'll be in her father's closet. That is like it's very dusty, so they take a few times, or she takes a moment to try dusting it off. And usually wears it when he has like work trips and everything.
Sorry, I am having a sneezing attack.
Bless him.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. I needed it.
Devil's gonna steal your soul.
I mean, bold of you to assume that I have one to steal. But anyways. So yeah, you put the alcohol in the bags and then you guys just head out, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Kathy will ask if they're gonna change for the party or just go there in their like school clothes or whatever they're wearing.
We can have a cute little montage together,
Yes.
like girls just want to have fun just playing, or like some,
Dear God.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Doing Kathy's makeup.
Hold on. No, this is the moment I was talking about earlier where we take the glasses off and then you're just a wholly different person.
So is Kathy corporeal or non-corporeal?
That is a good question.
I mean,
That's a great question.
we can see you, but can we touch you, or does our hand go through you? Like, what's going on here?
I'll say she's probably physical most of the time. I assume, since she can paint.
So going non-corporeal is like a fight or flight reflex, like you know, kind of disappear when you're scared or something.
I believe that's how that works with ghosts.
I think so. It's up to you. I know you have a.
Because I know that plays into like what happens with their darkest self.
Yeah. So that
So
makes
I'll
sense.
say most of the time she's just, if she can be, just like effortlessly like corporeal. Because I think it would be fun if she's able to like, I don't know, change clothes and things,
Mm-hmm.
and then them being able to, I don't know, disappear with her for the sake of that.
Yeah. All right. So, what does this montage look like?
Mm. Oh, you know what? Instead of girls want to have fun, how about man, I feel like a lady or something like that. I forgot what the song's
Is it
by.
Man, I Feel Like a Woman?
Woman, thank you. Yes. Yeah, Shania Twain. There we go.
And then, what kind of outfits do you guys change into? And then, are you just like letting Caddy borrow some of your clothes? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah. Depending on like what sounds fun, so like what kind of clothing size she wears, I'm kind of assume they wear the same size clothing. She's kind of showing off Kathy like all the dresses she has. Like, what about this one or this one?
Do you have anything purple?
Yeah.
You're gonna have super shy Kathy wear something incredibly slutty because that's all
No.
Penelope has. And then Kathy's
Oh.
just gonna be like embarrassed and shy more so than the entire night.
No, but Kathy changes into a different person when you take the glasses off.
Technically,
That's how this
Penelope
works.
has good.
So she's wearing something super slutty, and she's shy and uncomfortable. And then when she takes her glasses off, it's like Miss Congeniality.
Yes.
Like, bam, she's right there, and she's feeling herself.
But that is up to that's up to Kathy.
No.
Penelope would also reach far up in her closet, and she's like, "Ooh, how about this, Kathy?" And she brings out like a purple bow that you can put in your hair.
Aw. She would wear it. I had like a vision of what Kathy would wear if this was her own closet.
What?
And it was gonna be like one of those like not super short length, but like a velvety purple dress. But with like one of those 2010s like white Wednesday collars on it.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
But I don't know if Penelope would have something like that.
I mean, that's up to you guys.
I-
Alternatively, you guys can also just swing over to Kathy's house really quickly.
Oh, that works too.
Just bring the makeup and we'll go to Kathy's house and change.
Mhm.
All right, then what's Penelope wearing? Since we're still at Penelope's house for a second.
You're good. I was thinking maybe some like a midnight purple dress, or like could be midnight blue. Like you could, it could be, like it barely looks like blue, but like it looks more black than blue. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like kind of one of those dresses that looks black, but then if the light hits it right, it's like midnight blue.
Yeah, and then she's kind of wearing that, and then take off her glasses because I like the whole idea. She looks different. And she has a pearl necklace as well with it.
Oh, I get to switch the playlist now. Before the party starts, does anyone want to do anything?
I will make a note. It's very unimportant that Kathy is also wearing tights. And her glasses still.
Or any specific color of tights, though?
Dark purple.
So, a dark purple dress with dark purple tights.
Of course.
Are they the same shade of purple?
No.
So
Actually, the tights are darker.
Okay.
We just got Grimace walking up in here.
No.
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Maybe a medium purple dress.
Okay. And then how do you style the bow? If you style it at all. Actually, what kind of bow is it? Is it like one of those that's kind of like a ponytail kind of vibe, or is it like a headband kind of vibe? Because are we about to turn into JoJo Siwa is my question.
No. Oh, it's up to Sammy what she thinks.
I would say whatever Penelope handed her, she would wear.
God damn it.
She would let Penelope put it in her hair too.
Whatever one that does not look like JoJo Siwa.
Okay, so I think the
say.
lesser of all evils is like one of those kind of like late 2000s headbands with a bow on it. Because I'm thinking like very much like Blair Waldorf kind of vibe from Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Because if it was like a big bow that's like kind of like a ponytail kind of vibe, that's very JoJo Siwa outfit with all the purple.
Karma's a bitch. Should've known better.
No. All right, so my question is, who would arrive first to the party? Or do you all arrive at the same time?
Me and the clique would probably be a little late because the clique is the clique, and you know, the girls take a little longer to get ready than the guys.
I'm so sorry, Matt. I'm gonna post this in our Discord because when you said that, I just got reminded of this hellscape of a movie.
When I said what, did the girls take longer?
No, when you said the click like 5 times in a row,
Oh,
I was reminded of this dark-sided movie.
Oh no.
That's a great movie. I'm joking, I was not.
Okay, so if they're gonna be late, would Kathy and Penelope try to be on time?
Sorry, we're gonna say something.
Oh no, Kathy would follow whatever social cues Penelope is putting down party-wise.
Honestly, we wouldn't rush, but we would for sure take our time. But like, at least like, we're trying like I said, we're like, we want to at least try to make it on time.
Okay. And I guess my question is, how are you guys getting there?
How far is it?
Oh, God,
Penelope had a car.
that's a good question.
Who was it that had like the jacked up truck? I swear it was Penelope. Or am I just imagining shit now?
You're
Maybe I'm
imagining
imagining shit. Okay.
I
But,
think
like,
that
I
might
don't
have been
mind.
the Critical Role episode. Because I remember someone in that had a car, but I don't know if any of you guys had a car here.
I have a car.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Kathy
you
does not
guys.
drive.
I mean, you can have one if you want one. Oh, that music's not good.
Karma's a bitch.
Alright, anyways. Enough of the dark-sidedness that is JoJo Siwa. I'll say no matter how you guys get there, you guys get there maybe like a couple minutes late. Because it's on the, I guess, other side of town. I don't know where you guys would live. And when you guys arrive, you notice that the chain lock on the gate has been broken off, and then the gates are wide open. And you also hear some like sorry, I'm like trying to like get some good music because I thought I found like a good playlist, but I didn't. Guys, here's like some loud like pop music going off in the background, and there's already like a bunch of people there. What do you guys do?
Is there anyone that Penelope knows?
Um, I would say yeah, but probably no one that you are super close to just quite yet.
Okay, then I'm just gonna be like, that should be just kind of waiting for the people that she knows closely.
All right, are you gonna like wait outside or are you gonna go inside?
We'll go inside. I will. I don't know. I don't know about Sammy.
Kathy is sticking to Penelope like glue.
Kathy,
If
sorry.
that's okay.
What'd you say?
Kathy will stick to Penelope like glue. If that's
Okay,
okay.
that's fine. Oh yeah, that's fine.
She's awkward as hell.
And because we have to bring them back once per episode, because it's in their contract, you see both Chad and Bethany just making out in the corner again. Probably like inside the living room on the couch or something like that. And this couch is like very like it's very old. It should belong in an antique store, but it now has just spray tan all over it.
It's so gross.
It is. It's so nasty. And I would say like probably like one of the jocks comes up to you guys, says, "Yo, there's some like drinks in the kitchen. Go get fucked up." And then he just kind of like goes off and just hangs out with some of the other nondescript jocks.
The faceless jocks.
Yes, the extras with no lines, so we don't have to pay them. All right, so you guys are just gonna just stand there and wait.
Yeah, and then Penelope just looks at Kathy and be like, ew. She doesn't
Yeah,
like
ew.
box.
All right, how long do you guys wait? If there's like any specific amount of time that you would wait before moving on to something else?
But she's sticking on to me. Just like look around, see what's going on. Maybe like socialize a little bit. However, I did say Penelope's pretty awkward, but like not extreme awkward.
Yeah.
So maybe she'd
That's
be like, "Oh."
happy.
Okay. But I'm like, you know what? Try getting some conversations in while waiting for these other people.
Alright. I would say at this time, like a couple minutes pass, and I would say like Caleb arrives at this point with the click.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so my question is, how do you guys arrive?
I'm driving. I've got the entire crew with, because the girls got ready and then came over. We kind of all met at my place. So I've got everybody, and we just show up. We got some drinks with us. But yeah, we all come in my car.
Let me see. I might put you guys on a map here in a second.
I was like, why are you laughing?
You know exactly why I'm
I
laughing.
know why you're laughing. After you
so
said that,
dumb.
yes, I know.
This is so dumb. I had to put
This is
everyone's token
so
here.
Fun. Well, everybody should have their token attached to the character sheet. They should be able to bring out their token.
Okay.
I sent it to everybody so that they could add it to their character sheet.
Oh.
So they could control their own token.
I will quickly do Sammy's.
Oh,
my
I sent
apologies.
Sammy's to her. Yeah, she just needs to put it on there. My Roll20 got bugged, so I had to reload.
You're fine.
I'm a little afraid. Oh, Claire laughing. I just.
It's great.
It's amazing.
It took me hours to build this next map that
Yes.
we're going to.
And I thank you for it.
I mean, the city map or the town map did take me like 2 hours, but
Oh my
you know, this
God.
one took just as long.
Yeah, got that going.
And Tammy, if you need help putting your token on your image onto your character sheet, let us know.
Yes, I was about to ask.
All right, so open your character sheet. And then at the very top of your character sheet, you should see the button that says edit. And then it'll say default token. Just drag that image of your token down there. And then if you want, you can also put like your normal picture up in the avatar area. But the token. And then to put it on the map, you'll just click and drag from your name out.
I'm gonna drag you out before we switch over.
I was like, but we can't control it then, right?
No, you can.
I assumed it was like the other campaign where we couldn't control it.
No, there's some weird permissions with that one. But
Yeah.
you should be able to. Oh, I know what I did. But let me know when that gets updated. Okay.
I was...
Okay, I'm gonna make sure you guys can control stuff really quickly. So before we do, what's Caleb and the crew doing?
We probably just walked in. We brought a keg, as well as you know, Ursula and Taylor brought their little bottle of like birthday cake flavored vodka, you know, the girly stuff. And then I have a bottle of tequila along with, you know, the keg, like I said. So Sebastian and I will carry the keg in. Or sorry, Nathaniel and myself will carry the keg in. Sebastian's probably carrying in the tequila, and then the girls walking in with us with their vodka.
Alright. Alright, I think I have everything ready. But go ahead if you were gonna say something.
Okay, I was gonna say, you know how, remember how Penelope brought vodka with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can that be pink kinky?
What?
What is Pink Kiki?
It's a liquor brand.
Sure.
Cool.
Alright, here you go.
Googling it. Okay.
This is the map.
Yes! Love it.
Oh wow.
Did you have a way of getting rid of the grid lines?
I think so.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it's bothering me.
There, we don't really need them for this game anyways. But I'll make sure that you guys can move your tokens.
Good.
All right. Damn.
I made everybody. But Sriracha's got Bethany, or should have Bethany's.
I do.
Remember. Yeah, so I was like, I know you said her and Chad were like making out, so
Yeah.
I figured, school people, it helps the map feel more populated.
Like how they're just making out in the ballroom.
Yeah. That adds up.
Yes, I do.
Sounds about right for these hoes.
Not these hoes.
These hoes.
Alright, so I guess you guys can kind of move around where you guys would be. Because I really did not write out a description of what this place looked like. Besides the Von Hunt estate from The Sims 4. And or I guess now the Clue board game.
I mean, you should have just opened that in Sims and like screenshot it. And
I
then
was
put
going to. But then I forgot. Like how I almost forgot to put the city map on.
that. Are we putting like drinks in the kitchen or?
So yeah, do you ask somebody about that, or do you just kind of like follow? I guess the sea of red cups that you kind of see.
Yeah, I assume there would already be a place since we got here a little late.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just trying to see where we would bring our stuff.
yeah, I mean the kitchen would probably be like the best place. I think I did say the kitchen where the alcohol was. But yeah, when you go inside the kitchen, I'm gonna say it's like a pretty typical estate kitchen. Like it's pretty big, pretty spacious, has like a lot of counter space, a cute little island. It's a little dusty in some areas because it hasn't really been lived in a hot minute. But it looks like someone kind of came through and tried their best to clean off most of the nasty abandoned house vibe to it. But yeah, in the little island, there's like just a sea of bottles of various sizes and alcohol. A giant bowl in the center full of questionable fruit punch. Don't know what it's in there, but
The only good kind of fruit punch.
okay, I like fruit punch. Don't come for fruit punch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The only good kind of fruit punch is the questionable
No.
fruit punch.
I mean, is it spiked with alcohol? Who knows?
Hi, would you like a roofie colada?
Jesus. No. I'm gonna veto that. And I would say there's, I guess now 2 kegs there. Since you're bringing in one.
Sure.
And like a bunch of like chips and like other snacks on like the counter against the wall.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, what do you guys get up to?
Who, all of us, or just...
Yeah, whoever wants to go. What are you guys doing?
We'd probably drop our stuff off and then probably split up. Like everybody go their own way, find their other friends.
Alright, and I will say that there is an upstairs area. I know it's not shown on like the clue board map. And there is a exit in the kitchen that leads out to like the pool in the backyard. But the pool has not been filled.
I'm gonna say I see Bethany making out with Chad in the ballroom with the rope.
No, ew.
Ew.
Not with the rope.
Penelope noticed that I'm sorry, Bethany, I'm so sorry. Sammy, I'm like Kathy.
Not
Kathy.
Would Penelope see, or would Penelope notice that Kathy's looking nervous or whatever, like scared? Scared. You're scared.
Probably.
Like,
If you're looking at Kathy, she does appear very nervous. That's just how she always looks, though. But even more so somehow.
well, this is the party. Well, you're no, but you want to head to the kitchen and say hi to the others, or go down somewhere else?
Oh, I'm sure. And then she'll kind of whisper like, should I go look for the journal at some point?
Yeah.
We
Sure.
have time,
Oh.
right?
Journal. I thought you said go look for the German. I was like, who's that?
cut to like some German foreign exchange student in like the conservatory.
She would nod at Kathy and be like, "Not you." Well, she'll kind of like look around. Well, there. Would you say there's in this middle area for anybody there?
Middle area. Which middle area?
Like the middle of the map.
Oh, that's the staircase. That's like the grand staircase to go up to the second floor. But
Alright.
I mean, you kind of see like people just everywhere, just either dancing to some music that they have playing in like a. I almost aged myself and said it like a fucking boombox and or a stereo, but that's not what happens anymore. It's probably like some Beats stereo that's like Bluetooth and shit.
I feel like there'd be somebody at this school too who's like trying to DJ, not just
Fuck it,
like
why not?
controlling the music, but like, you know, hey, I've got my turntable and yada yada yada.
Okay, why not? Yeah, there's a DJ in the corner now.
Has a sign for his SoundCloud.
God.
Not the SoundCloud.
Hold on, he has a sign for his SoundCloud and his Venmo account for tips. You know what? I'm gonna roll a d6.
Okay.
The music is very bad. I rolled a 1.
Goddamn.
I was like, oh, it can't be that bad. No, this is like the worst thing that you guys have ever heard.
What kind of music is this exact? Is it like Britney Spears? No, sorry, that was a Britney
Wow.
Spears. No, no, I didn't mean it like that. Like,
Wow,
is it like
suddenly
this?
a lightning bolt strikes Penelope from the sky. Penelope's dead. No, I'm kidding. No, like
No.
it's poorly mixed. The audio levels aren't right. So like the
Oh, like
off-key lyrics sound very quiet towards like the very loud, obviously ripped off from other songs loops. Like this is clear that he just kind of stole this shit and put it together.
let's see, okay, so like one big mashup, basically.
It's not sure. A mashup that doesn't sound good. Because I rolled a 1.
Were you going that direction or no? Or what direction were you going to?
For me?
Yeah, what direction were you heading? Or
Oh,
what
I was
direction
just
was-
saying like really bad music. It's not well done or put together and it just sounds bad. Which is probably why someone has like a fucking Beat stereo somewhere in the corner that's playing something good.
Rivaling music in the
Yeah.
corners.
Alright, then. Back to the game. But yeah, no, Penelope would nod at Kathy and be like, alright, here's my idea. You walk to the conservatory, No, you do. I'll keep an eye on you. I'll walk to the kitchen because I'm gonna be dropping the bottles. Drop off the bottles there, and then I'll also check in you. I think it's prefer. If you want me to do that, or if you prefer doing that alone.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty.
So I guess Kathy will head towards the conservatory.
All right. So as you do that, what's Penelope doing?
She walks and she's like, "Hey, I got the alcohol," and then like it really surprises everybody because like people wouldn't really know that like people don't really expect Penelope to bring alcohol.
Also, is this the first time people have seen you without your glasses on?
Yes.
All right. And like you're going into the kitchen, so I guess you would kind of like bump into Caleb.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Caleb.
Well, not like bump into like physically, but you would like meet up in there.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're fine.
I mean, as far as me and my crew, again, we probably all split up.
All right. Is there anything going on in the kitchen? Are you guys just like hanging out?
For Caleb, like me?
Yeah, for you. Either you guys, both of you guys are in there now.
I think Sebastian would probably stay now that he's seen Penelope. And then we'd probably just move out to like this main area because wide open.
Oh my god, wait, do we have like that moment when Sebastian sees Penelope without the glasses on, like the camera goes all like slow motion for a second and like the music changes to like something like a little bit slower. But then there's like this weird spotlight on Penelope. It's kind of like when you come down the stairs in like a prom scene.
Mm-hmm. Can I face you to make it like a disgusted face or a surprised face? Like,
Imagine he makes a disgusted face.
Ew, I can't believe you're not wearing your glasses.
Oh, I hate that for you.
He's like, who's this fugly slut?
Damn.
That's crazy.
Does he actually say that?
Oh.
Or was that a joke?
That was a joke.
Okay.
I hope so.
That was a joke.
Okay, does he say anything or does he just kind of not react?
I mean, like I said last time, he's pretty oblivious. Like, he notices her and is like, oh, you know, she looks good, but that's like the extent of it.
Okay.
Say hey and like, what's up, and that's about it. But he's not the like obvious and flirty type to where he's gonna be like, hey, you look good.
Okay.
He won't do that.
Actually, hold on. Does Penelope even have a thing for Sebastian, or is that just something I kind of made up in my own brain?
Nope. You didn't make anything up.
Okay.
She texted Sebastian, "Hey, cutie."
Yeah, she
When-
flirted a little.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Penelope, what are you doing since I guess your crush is now in this kitchen with you? Whoa. He just does.
Right.
Imagine he does that.
No, Penelope does that. She's got the nervous burps.
Same.
She just sneezes and snot goes all over.
No.
Ew.
No.
No.
You could have just blushed it. Well, these type of vampires, they can blush. She blushes a little bit and Charlie looks away and she like pretends she doesn't notice him.
Oh no.
But
No, he's all right. So you just actively ignore this man.
no, it's not ignoring.
You're just gonna pretend he's
But-
not there. I got it. Because you want him to talk to you first. I get it.
Yeah.
But that man just does not get it. Okay, and I guess are Caleb and Nathaniel, are you guys doing anything? Or are you two just hanging out by the bad DJ?
Sorry, I stepped away to the bathroom.
You're good.
We're probably just hanging out. I feel like the main like group of the party would probably be in this area, and then like little like cliques would go into the little room, like as you want to have some privacy and stuff. So we're just hanging out in here with the you know, the crowd, all the other people, the music, chatting, chilling.
Okay. So, Kathy, you go
Yes?
to check out the conservatory. I don't even know what the fuck a conservatory even is.
It's like a
Is it like a plant
almost
room?
like yeah, it's almost like a greenhouse connected to your house. It's like
Okay.
you know where all your plants really do go.
So in the conservatory, you just see like a bunch of just like really dusty flower pots of various sizes and just like a small little sitting area, a rusted watering can that's kind of like been tipped over. You don't really see anything in here as of that could be like important at like a quick glance.
I would say Kathy would try and, you know, look around a little further just in case. Look between the plants and stuff, or the probably dying plants. If not dead.
I mean, yeah, I mean, this house has been abandoned for years, so these poor plants are dead. I will say, as you dig around in the plants, do you like dig inside them, or are you just like kind of like pushing like twigs and stuff aside?
Just pushing the twigs aside, she's not going in the dirt.
Okay. As you do that, you see something metallic shining from like inside of one of the plants, like inside the dirt. Kind of looks a little
Oh,
small, but
she will carefully go for that. Just in case it's like a nail or something.
okay. As you do, you pull out a bronze key with like a little skeleton head on like the top of it. I forgot. You know what's crazy? I looked up key parts the other day for some reason, and I cannot remember what the top of it's called. So we're just gonna call it the top of it.
The bow.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a bow.
Question.
Mhm.
Is that just its appearance, or is it a literal skeleton key?
It's a literal.
I guess you would know.
You wouldn't know, but mechanically, it's a literal skeleton key.
Okay.
Alright,
She'll
but-
kind of like fold it into her sleeve and take it with her. And just like hold it in her hand, just conceal it a little bit.
Alright. Anything else you want to do in the conservatory?
I guess look around to see if there's anything obviously locked.
You do see the only thing that could be locked you see is like a giant floor to I don't want to say floor to ceiling because that doesn't make sense for this, but a pretty tall cabinet. But when you go to look at it, the lock has been rusted away, so you just kind of like pull out a little and it unlocks for you.
Ooh. What's in there?
Do you open it?
Oh yeah, Kathy will kind of like open it slowly.
Okay, only because Kathy is scared of everything. I want you to roll a keep your cool roll.
Hell yeah.
If you fail, I mean, there's nothing you really get for like a partial success, but we'll see.
Well, this is happening. Can you text Kathy and be like, hey, are you okay? You find
Yeah.
anything interesting?
So you should just roll cold for the keep your cool.
Sorry, I was just pulling up my character sheet.
No, you're good.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
You rolled a 10. So, and the only reason why I made you roll is because you yourself have said that Kathy's scared of everything, but as you open this cabinet, one of those really big garden shovels just comes toppling out and almost hits you, but you're fine.
Oh no.
It was like propped up against the door, but like as you opened it slowly, it kind of like rolled over and made like a loud noise. Plus the experience you had in the house earlier, it kind of like made you a little creeped out. Or it could have, but you succeeded, so it did not. But inside this cabinet, you just see like basic gardening supplies, like soil that looks a little old. Like it doesn't look like it. I don't know what they were made out of, but it looks like it was made out of like this bag of soil that you see is made out of like the same material that potato bags are made out of. I don't know what that is, so
Burlap?
yes,
I
thank
don't
you.
know.
That sounds right. We'll
Sounds
just
about
say
right.
yeah. I think it's burlap.
Sounds about right.
And a pair of very dusty old white gloves.
Like gardening gloves?
At a glance, they kind of look like gardening gloves, but they look a little bit thinner than what they do now.
Okay.
They're not as
Not
padded.
like fancy wear
Yeah,
gloves.
not
right?
fancy wear.
You said it was just like all gardening stuff?
Yeah.
Kathy will sigh and head to leave the conservatory.
Okay. We'll cut back to the kitchen where I guess would Penelope get startled by loud noises?
Not really.
Okay.
I would say she's more shy than nervous, but like not that shy, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you hear like someone just like I guess slam their fist on like the counter, and then everyone in the room just starts shouting chug, 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 chug as someone goes for one of the keg stands and does like the little handstand on it.
It's Sebastian.
Hell yeah. Fuck it. It's Sebastian.
It's Sebastian doing a kickstand.
Yep.
Penelope would notice Sebastian and like kind of walks a little closer. Kind of grip.
Oh.
A little too close. A little too close.
No, you. Unless you want to get close.
That's fine. Why not? And she kind of looks impressed. She's like, I still don't want to do this, but I don't know. Like, she's not saying this, but she's like thinking about it.
Alright, and then I guess would Sebastian be good at doing
Oh yeah.
keg stand? Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, wrestling team, kind of
Yeah.
party-ish boy. Yeah, he's got the arm muscles to hold himself up to do this. Not to mention, the people around him are probably holding him, helping to hold him up and stuff. So yeah, he's doing pretty well.
Would Penelope be one of those people that would help hold him up?
No, why not?
Okay.
Penelope wearing a dress, right?
Yes. Yes?
Yes. But she
Sebast- Uh-huh. No, go ahead.
I was thinking maybe she has like a belt, so like the bottom will like lift. Well, no, it's a dress that kind of like goes down to her ankles, so it wouldn't really matter.
Not the ankles.
No, like it's one of those like long dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sebastian, as he's being held up and everything, because obviously when you're doing those, you still gotta like lift, essentially tilt your head back so that you can
Yeah.
take the beer, and he kind of just like sees Penelope and like her cleavage and like immediately puts his head down to like turn away, and you see like a little bit of beer come out of his nose because he's like choking like on embarrassment, but then he regains his composure and just goes back to the keg stand.
I'm just so excited.
Do it. Do it. This is the game. No. Do you really?
No. No.
What'd you do? What'd you say?
Rar.
Rar?
Like a rar. Yeah.
Oh god.
You know what? For fuckery, in this alternate reality where you said that, can you just make a Funsies hot roll for me?
I mean, if you want to do that kind of thing, do that kind of thing.
We don't roll that often, so just
Sebastian is an
Yeah.
NPC, so
He is an
by all
NPC.
means work it into to what you want.
But we'll see what this happens in this. Oh,
Ooh.
okay. But that didn't happen though. This was an alternate reality, unless you want it to happen.
Yes.
Do you?
Why not?
Okay, let me pull up my cheat sheet. Okay, so on a 7 or 9, I guess Sebastian can choose one of the following reactions. I give myself to you, I promise something that I think you want, or he gets embarrassed and acts awkward.
I think this would cause him to like start choking on the beer again, to the point where even more starts coming out of his nose, and he basically has to give up on the keg stand. So she fucked him up. He could have done it.
Damn.
It's also the rare XD for me in the note. That just aged me by like 85 years.
You're welcome.
I think what Sebastian will do though, so like, okay, as he started choking on the beer and kind of pulls the beer tap out of his mouth and, you know, lets everybody know, hey, you can put me down. Once he's back on the ground, he's kind of going to brush himself off a little bit, because, you know, there's some beer dribbled on him. And then he's going to hand the beer tap to Penelope.
Yes.
You know what? Because Penelope likes Sebastian, she does it anyway.
Fuck yes.
She takes the beer tab, puts it in her mouth, she puts up her arm, she's like, take me, I'm ready.
In a dress.
Well,
Someone would hold it up for you.
yeah.
We're not gonna do all that fuckery.
She's wearing shorts underneath, by the way.
Okay.
Makes it a little bit better.
I wanna see.
Turned out to the XDX, you wanna guess. Like, spell it.
No. Oh, I mean, I guess this wouldn't really be a keep your cool unless you want to roll something to see how well you do.
I don't know.
I guess I'll let you kind of decide. Like, as you're doing this keg stand, are you trying to like,
trying to impress him?
Yeah.
If so, I think that would be a keep your cool.
Oh, I was gonna say impress would be a hot roll.
Oh,
Roller should do cool.
It depends on what you're trying to do. Like, are you trying to like outbeat him, or are you trying to like do this
Just
and like survive? Try to do this in like a cutesy kind of way. That's like a weird way to phrase that sentence, and I really hated the way that came out. But
You're fine. I like the impressing part.
Okay. So I would say that would be a hot roll again.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh if this is like a failure.
I know.
I'm so sorry. I willed this into existence. But hey, you get experience.
Yeah.
So I'll say you get the ultimate say on what happens here, but my thought is as you go to chug it, one of two things happens. One, your grip on the actual keg itself kind of gives out and like you end up slipping and falling. Or the idea, I mean, would Sebastian help keep Penelope up?
Yeah, probably.
Or the idea that Sebastian's helping you stay up there kind of fucked you up a little bit, so a lot of it comes out of your nose. And it's just like very unattractive looking.
Oh no. Oh, you know The Incredibles, you know when Violet was trying to drink, like,
Yes.
I think it was in water or something,
Yes.
and water, that's what I was thinking.
That's it.
There you go.
Sebastian would still be super impressed that you at least gave it a try, and he would, once you come back down and feet on the ground, he would grab a kitchen towel or something that he saw laying around and hand it to you to help you clean yourself off.
He would smile and give Sebastian a nod and just whisper thank you.
Alright. While all that's happening, what is Caleb doing?
I mean, we're still at the party. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I said we're back at the party. Sorry, still at the party in the big room here. Are we like able to see? I know this is just the map we chose, but is this like open floor plan? Can we see into the kitchen? Is there a wall here? Like,
I would say that the door's probably like cracked, so you can kind of see that someone was doing a keg stand, and you definitely heard that being shouted because you're close enough.
Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know, just curious. So we're chilling, hanging out. Are Chad and Bethany still in the ballroom making out?
Oh, 100%.
Me and Nathan are gonna walk into the ballroom and see what's going on.
I will say they do not notice you walk in. They're just too caught up in the moment.
Well, I was gonna say, well, basically be like, I don't know. Weren't you two fighting or something? Like, try to start a conversation with them and be like, what the hell's going on?
So Bethany responds after like they realize that you're here, and she says like, I realized that like someone can like accidentally make out with somebody, but like it was like totally not Chad's fault, and like we're like all good.
Just tripped and fell into her lips.
Yeah. Like, haven't you like ever done that before?
In response to that, Caleb is going to walk over to Chad and he's going to try to kiss him. He's just because she said that, because she's like, well, haven't you ever done that? He's gonna walk right over. As he gets close, he's gonna like play pretend trip, stumble, put his hand on Chad's shoulder, and go in for a kiss.
Okay. First off, I love this. Second, no matter if you fail or succeed this roll, this is gonna happen. We're more so gonna roll for the intent. You can roll to shut this down with cold, or you can try to turn them on with hot. And fuck it, lash out physically if you wanted to.
I'm gonna roll hot.
Go for it.
God, this is terrible.
No matter what happens, this happens, but it's more so how believable this is and the outcome.
So when it says add other modifiers, is that where I'm supposed to put like my number?
That's if you were to have a string or a +1 on somebody. So just leave that blank.
Yeah, because I don't on him.
Not yet.
Oh.
Yes. All right. What does this look like as you do this?
I mean, like I just said, I walk over, I stumble, like Sammy said, you know, cup chair, blah. Nathan's over here. Like, we're gonna assume this piano is not here.
Yeah, it's just
or it's like up
room.
against the wall
Yeah.
or something. But Caleb will walk over, play trip, ball, hand on shoulder, and then like swing the other hand behind his head and like pull him in for a kiss. And then Nathan will walk over after that and will also just like once Caleb and Chad are done kissing, like Nathan will go in and like put his hands on the side of Chad's head and like turn him his direction and also give him a kiss.
Wait,
all in front of Bethany.
I think you actually get a bonus if you do shit like this. Let me look.
I don't know.
Or maybe that's like a move you get.
I know I can subtract one against me when I'm surrounded by my gang.
Okay.
But I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd be.
No, I thought there was one.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, I'm just gonna say that this just happens. And because you rolled an 11, you see Chad just kind of stand there for a second, and you know that like meme or like the gif of like the lady with all like the math equations surrounding her head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at first his expression kind of goes like that, but then you kind of see like what little brain power this man had finally came to the realization of something. What that is, we can all kind of infer it at this point. But yeah, you fucking succeed on that. And I'm just gonna, for funsies, roll. You know what?
For Bethany, because she's pissed off.
I'm gonna roll for Bethany, but I was looking at the turn someone on thing since you're doing this to an NPC. How chaotic do I want to get?
I hate how the comments just perk up Chad. That's crazy.
What?
I hate how the comments just perk up Chad.
You know what? Since this is Monsterhearts, so you gotta get really dramatic. I think as the kiss with Nathan happens, he's just gonna kiss him back.
You're true colors.
And then I'm
What?
just gonna roll. Just for funsies. That's a 7. The question is Bethany smart enough to realize that this was a fake trip?
Definitely not.
I don't
As
think
I
so.
see, I was gonna say, as I see some like confusion mixed with like cluelessness on her face, Caleb, I'm gonna grab one hand and Nathan's gonna grab the other hand, and we're gonna walk with Chad and we're gonna go back out to the party, leaving Bethany.
Yeah, no, he's gonna go with you. He's not even gonna fight. He's over Bethany now. Actually, you see him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's also probably a little drunk at this point.
Oh, a
Like,
little
You never
bit.
know.
But listen, you rolled an 11. That woke something up inside of him.
Why I said perk up Chad.
This was his by awakening. So as you guys do drag him out, you're gonna see him like take out his phone and quickly send a text to Bethany, and just saying that they're over again. But there's like some spelling errors in it and like a couple extra letters that shouldn't really be there because he is a little drunk and he's Chad.
Imagine. You know how in Euphoria, you know how what's her name, Cassie? Cassie like dressed up as Maddie in Euphoria to get Nate's attention. Imagine
Don't
that
give me
against that
ideas.
dress.
Don't give me ideas.
Oh my god.
Don't give me ideas, Sriracha.
He had braids her hair, cut her hair short, make it look like Caleb.
Oh God.
Now
We
we got
already
two
have
of 'em.
another
I
Caleb
know.
wannabe with Morgan.
Okay, so I would say at this point, Kathy, you were leaving the conservatory, right?
Yes.
So I would say as you leave the conservatory, you definitely see Caleb and Nate holding hands with Chad as they leave the ballroom.
Kathy's gonna look confused, but obviously she's not saying anything to them. She's just like, I don't know, that's what the kids are doing these days.
And now we're just drinking and dancing in here.
She's gonna be like, that's not my business. I will say if Kathy goes into the main room, from where she's standing, can she see her cousin?
Yes.
Uh,
Would he be here
I
though?
would say
I noticed tokens on the map. Probably. He'd probably be here.
I pulled them onto the map just so it was more populated, but they're also for you to control. That's why they're pink, like your character token. I just kind of kept all the
Oh.
colors together, and since they were the NPCs you created, like you be in control of those two. Do with them what you want.
Okay. I would say she would kind of like see the back of like Lucas and Jason's heads and kind of like make a beeline for the kitchen, hoping they don't see her.
Are you?
I have a quick unrelated question. I'll ask it later.
Okay, so you're trying to. Okay, hold on. So you're trying to avoid Jason, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because for funsies, there is a running away option if you want to do that.
Run away, run away. Roll with
Run away.
volatile.
Mm-hmm.
It's a volatile roll.
Oh, I see. I was just looking at it. Oh yeah, I mean for the drama I have to run away.
Roll that volatile.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm really hoping that you cause a big scene.
Oh, same.
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like cause a big scene though would be more of a fail than
Yeah.
a 7 to 9.
I guess because you get to choose to do that, that's why it's 7 to 9. But if it's not, if it's like a failure, then I get to choose the outcome of that. But I agree, that should be like a little bit different. Oh god, I'm scared to see what this roll's gonna turn out.
Commercial. Press X to run away from Jason. Sounds like we're playing Friday the 13th now.
Right. Rest in peace.
Oh, I was going for heavy rain.
That too. All right, so you get to choose one. You run into something worse, you cause a big scene, or you leave something behind.
What would be running into something worse?
Ooh.
Do you want to?
I got it. If you
I'm
want to
trying
run
to
in,
think.
if you
Because
want
I don't know what you would leave behind. Besides,
besides the key.
I would say it's more likely she would cause a big scene or run into something worse. What that is, I don't know.
Well, if you want to run into something worse, I can probably come up with something.
Wait, what were you thinking?
She'll run into something worse, yeah.
So,
Because I noticed she's directly in the beeline for Chad, Philip, and Nathaniel.
yep. So, like, okay, you're trying to run away from Jason, so you're like looking at him. You're not looking where you're going, and you totally run in and bump into these three as they're like standing here in one of those like close, like I'm grinding on each other kind of confines, and they're like all just up kissing each other, like making out hardcore. All three of them, and you just walk and bump right into them.
Stopper. Sorry.
Not Heartstopper.
You're in the
This
kitchen.
is Challengers.
Oh,
that too.
I've not seen Challengers. I was like,
Oh,
Heartstopper.
this is Kathy's worst nightmare. Let's go.
You know what? Yeah, that's the something worse.
Or you can cause a big scene.
That may as well be Kathy's big scene for her. She'll run into y'all, yeah.
You know what? I will tempt you with one piece of XP if we want to do all three.
All three?
Yeah, all three, because I know it's something you can leave behind. And it's not the skeleton key.
You bump into us as we're making out. That's something worse, but now it's going to like progress into this big scene.
Yeah.
And as you stumble and like fall back on your butt, you drop something. I don't know.
I wasn't thinking that, but like as you bump into them, the bow that Penelope gave you falls off and clatters onto the ground. But then
I
as
love
people
XP.
But if you want all three to happen, I will give you one piece of experience.
Oh, you're tempting with drama.
I am tempting the drama.
Yes.
Alright. So as
Let me add that XP.
Oh no, this is about to get dramatic. So
Do it.
yeah, I mean, you guys get to choose how you guys react to getting interrupted by Kathy, but as you bump into them, the headband falls off and it kind of gets shuffled into the void of the party by people dancing.
Oh, I don't know how to react to this. I don't want to like.
You
I don't want to
suggested
make a big. I know.
Go for it.
I figured she would take control of like how she responds and kind of what happens from there, with causing the scene. I don't know. I want to say like we're unfazed by it, and as she bumps into us and stumbles back, she like hits the DJ guy and like halts the music, and that's what causes the big scene and gets everybody's eyes on her.
From the back, you hear someone say, "Oh, thank God," because that music was so bad.
Probably Ursula.
Kathy's mortified.
All eyes are on Kathy right now.
Yep.
Does that include Jason and Lucas now?
I would say that's up to you.
That's up to you.
What are you gonna do to get out of there? Before
I
they notice
mean,
you?
yeah. Well, we're going all in. I would say Kathy's like, she bumps into y'all. She's like about to be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. She bumps into the DJ and stops the music, and she's like petrified. She's standing there petrified. Then she like notices her bow is gone as she sees it like get swiped into the distance by the crowd, and she's like having a panic because she's really upset about that the most. Like, no, that wasn't mine. And then she turns around and she sees the faces of her cousin and his friend looking at her. And she's just, there's like fight or flight. She freezes.
Yeah.
She looks like a doe in headlights. Take that as you will.
Yeah, and you know what? For extra drama, I would say Penelope and Sebastian probably noticed that the music stopped. So if you want to go check in on what the fuck's going on out there, we can add to it.
You'll leave the introvert alone for 1 minute.
I know. But we'll let Sriracha decide that when they come back. Because I realized that they were muted.
I heard partially of it. What'd you say?
So the music stopped because Kathy accidentally hit the DJ booth. I would say, just to add on to the drama, you guys would probably hear something from the kitchen if you want to go out and investigate.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right.
She walks out, tilts her head like, what is going on?
Bastion will follow her.
All right.
Kathy's front and center now.
Yep.
I can't type fast enough.
You're good.
Question.
Mhm.
Never thought I'd ask, can I make a roll to see if she keeps her cool?
Yeah. Go for it. Partial succeed. Keep your cool. What made you vulnerable? I mean, I guess being vulnerable would be standing here doing nothing. You can always choose to either kind of like own up to it and play it off as like a joke, or you can kind of like run off to a different room.
Oh god. Oh yeah, she's gonna be vulnerable and it's gonna be quiet, and she's not gonna say anything. I think at a partial succeed, I don't. Would she cry? Not that they notice, maybe.
Maybe like tears start to form, but then like once you're out of
Tears start
eyesight,
to form.
that's when they start coming out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she'll run into the closest place, which is the ballroom, and close the door.
Oh no, this is gonna be the crying room. Because when you walk in there, you see Bethany just in tears.
Bethany's in tears, makes
Yep.
Kathy, not that Kathy cares about her, but that just prompts Kathy to just break down too.
Alright, so the ballroom is now the crying room. Hold on.
Penelope would notice Kathy running to the ballroom.
Yeah.
and
Probably.
go after her.
Oh, that's too big.
I'm gonna have her knock first before going in.
Alright.
You'll knock and you'll just hear Kathy kind of sob louder.
Soft what?
Sob louder.
How about, oh no. Okay, then Penelope's for sure going in. Hey, you okay? What happened?
You'll see her and she's like crying. I don't know if you put makeup on her, but if so, it's streaking. As as it does.
Like there's mascara going down. There's like, would you wear foundation though?
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, just that kind of that mascara like going down her face and.
She's like trying to wipe it away subtly.
And she's like, no, Kathy, don't do that. You're gonna ruin your mascara even more.
And she starts crying more.
No.
And she just says, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I didn't mean to.
What do you mean you don't mean to? Like, what happened?
I just didn't want to run into my cousin and his friend, and then I ran straight into those guys doing in the room. And then I fell back into the DJ booth, and it stopped that horrible music, frankly.
Honestly, that's okay. I couldn't handle a single minute.
But in the midst, I lost your bow.
It's okay. Hey, it's not that big of a deal. I can always get another one. That one wasn't that very important. It was buried in my closet, to be honest. I'm surprised I found it.
She's like easing up in the crying a bit, and she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at the social thing.
Okay. And then
you're like the first like girlfriend I've ever like really had, and like I didn't mean to lose your stuff. And oh god, I don't want to talk to Jason.
You're okay. You said people can like, if we hug you, would I go straight through you, or would you? I don't remember
She'd
what you
be
said.
corporeal. She'd be corporeal, so you could hug her.
Cool. Would you like me to roll something play for that?
No, you can just hug. You don't gotta roll the hug.
Unless you're trying.
Unless you're trying to do something with the hug.
I don't know. Yeah.
I know this isn't what you're trying to do, but I can just like imagine an alternate timeline where it's like, hey girl, I see you're crying.
Ew.
You still look pretty. Don't wear any hands. Big deal, your cousin's there. Just pretend he's not here. Right?
I'll try.
If he bothers you, just ignore him. I'm not planning on fighting anybody. Just, I'm sure he's with somebody. Oh, yeah, you said you were with his friends.
Yeah, it's been so hard, like, ignoring him because he doesn't know. He doesn't understand.
I know.
What did you say?
I know. It's okay. Shut the fuck up, Caleb.
Just Penelope, not Penelope, Bethany's in the corner, like, what
Literally.
the fuck? It's fine.
She notices Penelope for a second, just like shrugs, and then goes back to Kathy. You know what, let me do something petty. Penelope would like peek out like into the party, sees Jason, flips him off, and goes back.
Oh my god. Hold on.
That would be a lashing out.
Lashing out or shut down, why not? Either roll volatile or cool. really don't think that's technically what lashing out means, but we'll play fast and loose with these rules.
Hell yeah.
Succeed.
God damn.
Giving Jason the bird.
Okay, so on a success, on a 10 plus, choose from below. So I think that means Penelope can choose one. Yes. Okay.
Choose what?
So sorry, I had to read the rules for a second. So you can either gain a string on Jason, you can give them a condition, or you can get a +1 to your next roll.
You use that one time.
So yeah, you get to choose. Jason, you can either get a string on Jason, you can give Jason a condition, or you can get a +1 to your next roll.
I'll get a +1 into my roll.
All right.
So I don't have to keep track of Jason's strings.
No, I can do that for you. I don't even think he has any. All right, so while that's happening, what's Caleb and the gay version of Challengers doing?
It's gay version of Challengers. I don't know because I haven't seen that.
Well, okay, all you need to know is that they all make out at one point. All three of
okay,
them.
well,
That's it. That's the only reason to watch that movie.
Oh, it was a movie? I thought it was a show.
No, it's a movie. It's a movie about tennis.
So, so we're all here in the main room. Sebastian walked out with Penelope, but then when Penelope went in there with after Kathy, he kind of like comes over to where Chad and Caleb and Nathan are, and you know these three start making out, and they kind of all just chit chat. Ursula and Taylor are going to go into the kitchen to refill their drinks, and then these four are going to go down into the lounge.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything special in there?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are the four of you guys gonna do something in the lounge? Or are you guys just gonna stand there?
I'm trying to like look at this at the character sheet and see like what can be done. I don't know, move on to somebody else.
Okay. Hearing all this crying going on, I think Bethany is just gonna kind of leave and go out the back door towards the pool area. That's not filled. It's just empty.
That's what you gotta swim in air.
You can just sit by
Gonna
a
fall
pool.
in.
Yeah, you can. I'm just making a joke.
All right. Going back to the crying room. What are you guys doing in the crying room now?
Penelope's kind of still counseling or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Trying to calm her down and everything. I'm just like, you ready to go back out, or you need to pretend to yourself?
She's gonna like go to wipe her tears again, remember what you said about the mascara, and then stop and just kind of say, I think I'm ready to go back out.
Alright.
But before you leave, she'll pull out the skeleton key and say, I found this though.
What is that? Wait, that gate.
What?
The padlock. Was the keyhole small or was it big?
Was
You would
the gate
know.
open when we got?
Yeah, it was open when you guys got here. It was like already broke open.
Oh, in a minute. Okay. Oh wait, this is the place. Never mind.
I gotta
Oh
go.
God.
You know that plus one you got? Let me take that away for you. No, I'm kidding.
I know. Hmm.
So
Yeah, I wonder.
here's a good
What?
question. Before you guys leave, would Penelope have like spare like mascara, eyeliner, shit like that in her bag?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't mind.
Because I assume that Kathy kind of cried that off. It's probably
Yeah.
like a little bit of a mess.
She has some like makeup wipes just to like clean her off too.
Just do like a quick touch up.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll remind Bethany's outside. I was gonna say, imagine Bethany sees her doing this and she just shakes her head no at her.
Hold on. We need to go to that scene if that's happening, Matt.
I'm like, I'm like reading the character sheet. I'm just trying to like figure out because you know it has the sex move, but I'm like, I don't know. Like it's like, do you roll? Like I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
If it was between two players, we would obviously ask like, hey, is that okay to do that? And then if both people say yes, and it just kind of happens. But because it's with NPCs, do you want to make a hot roll for it? And I'll give you a +1 for Chad.
I don't care. What do you want me to do?
For funsies, let's see how this goes. Because listen, Chad's having his awakening right now, so this is the first time he's ever kissed a guy. So just make a hot roll for me, but
Okay,
add
give me
+1
1
for that modifier.
+1.
You know what? I can't decide. God damn it. Alright. It was meant to be. Are all four of you guys doing that? Because there's 4 of you in that lounge right now.
Uh, I don't know how to answer the question.
Would Sebastian be there? Or would he
Yes,
leave?
Sebastian's there too.
Oh, so he's part of
So-
this.
So it's like this, and then, you know, he's going down the line.
Okay. That's... I was just asking if he was part of this scene that we're gonna cut the black to. But with Chad, since you got a partial success and I rolled a d3 because I couldn't decide on how I wanted this to go. So I rolled a 1, which was the first one, which was I give myself to you. So sure.
Okay, well, doing this would also give Chad the condition one of them, which makes him part of my gang.
Holy shit.
While the condition is remains, and I don't know like if there's like a time limit or how that goes away or whatnot. So yeah, I don't know.
We would have to RP that condition being taken out.
Okay, cool. So it's good until basically something happens to where you're RP wise, you're like, it's gone. Cool. He's part of the crew.
All right, so we're gonna fade to black on that. Back to the crying room. The
Wait,
two
so
opposites of what's happening here.
I can't wait to send Trash my notes.
All right, so what are you guys doing in the crying room? So you guys got it cleaned up. You got a skeleton key.
Kathy will ask Penelope if she wants to explore some more for the journal.
yeah, I don't mind. Do you look all the way through the conservatory, or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's mostly just dead plants.
Alright,
A shovel
so...
almost fell on me. Not that it
what?
would matter. A shovel almost fell on me. Not that it would matter.
Second death by shovel.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I was gonna say, imagine objects that fall on her, it just like goes through her. But like, oh, I don't want to change anything up for her. I was kind of curious. But objects, if some falls, will it just go through her, and then people who like try hugging her like work, right, or no?
I think we'll still hit her.
It's a hit her. Gotcha. Just curious.
Would it be fucked up if I said she still feels pain?
I mean, you can't take harm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Gotcha.
So, if you guys
Psychic damage.
yeah, there you go. So, if you guys are gonna explore, which room do you guys want to go to first?
I would say I'm debating whether or not Jason would confront them. But I know he got shut down by Penelope, so maybe they've just fucked off to the dining room.
That's up to you. We can always flip a coin.
That's more interesting.
Alright. Flipping a
Could
coin.
you- Sure.
Alright, one is heads, two is tails. I didn't say what was what, but we rolled a head, so I think the first one would be like confront, the second one would be flee.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that's how we listed those out. So as you guys leave, you do get confronted by Jason. Unless there's anything you want to do in the crying room first.
I don't care. Do you want to do it in the crying room or do you want to do it in the hallway?
Oh, we're in the hallway now.
Hallway? Okay. Let's move to the hallway. I don't know. Carry on.
Do I like RP as Jason now, or?
If you wanted to, or you can just say like the general vibes of what he said or says.
I think that would be easier for me.
Yeah.
Is that Jason would kind of be like, Kathy, what the fuck are you even doing here? This isn't your scene. You barely talk to me, then you're coming to a random party. Are you okay? I would say he goes to step closer to her, and she backs away.
I have a slight idea to like, what's the word? Like back her up. To be like, Jason, give her some slack. This is probably her first party, and she wanted to attend to this, so let her have fun. Doesn't matter if you're cool or not. This is a party for anyone who goes to school. I know you probably haven't met me before, but this is really ridiculous for making fun of your cousin for being shy and everything. Like, let her get, if she wants to get out of her comfort zone, let her get out of her comfort zone.
Jason looks taken aback and kind of like stops Lucas from saying something back. But he like does care about Kathy, so he's kind of just like nods and like he respects what you said sort of way, and just says, Kathy, please just text me later, as he like drags Lucas to the dining room or whatever. No, you know what? They'll go to the kitchen. He needs a drink. I will say I can't move those pieces, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Or at least I don't know how.
You should just be able to click and drag.
No, it's a setting I have to do. Can be controlled by. There you go. Should be able to move them now.
Yeah, they'll go chat up the girls.
While they're
Kathy
walking,
will
go ahead.
kind of like grab Penelope by the arm and just whisper thank you.
Oh,
Sure.
that's you going.
He whispers back likewise. I do want to apologize if that was too much. I know he hasn't met me before, and like it's not my business to if he's because he does seem like he cared, but it's like it's a little too harsh.
Yeah, I think he's just taking it hard because he doesn't know why I've been
I see.
avoiding him. I just don't know how to talk to him anymore.
It's fair.
Kathy will then point to like the billiard room, the library, and the study. Like, where do you want to go?
Would it make sense if a journal goes to the library? I mean, the billiard room's really close.
There is a second floor. I will say that.
We like the second floor rooms. Up to Sammy if she wants the second floor rooms as well.
Are the second floor rooms like bedrooms?
You really can't see what they are, but like one could assume that the bedrooms are on the second floor, but up to you guys where you want to go.
Kathy will kind of think about it for a minute and say, I think if it's like a personal journal, we should maybe go find a bedroom first, maybe.
Yeah, I think that'll make a lot more sense.
And then, as the last resort, the other rooms.
That would be.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose for a second.
You're fine.
Ew. So as you guys go up to the second floor, I kind of imagine it as being like this like center hallway here being kind of open, but then when you guys go to the second floor, it's like I don't know how to explain it, but without saying like the Resident Evil mansion. But I don't know. I know not everyone's played Resident Evil, but it's kind of open in
Like
the
the
center.
hallway going around.
But yeah,
Which one are we talking about?
Resident Evil 1 specifically,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
where like that center entryway is like kind of open, but then there's like a hallway around it that has like other doors that lead to other rooms and other corridors and shit like that. As you walk up the staircase, there's a little side stair to the right and to the left, and then a row of 3 doors on each side.
What are these bedrooms? Are they labeled in any type of way, or?
You do not know because all the doors are closed on this floor.
Oh, no, that's right. Which one do you think looks the most? I guess we can open one and hope for the best.
Yeah, might as well go down the line. And I guess I have the skeleton key if we need it. Should we knock first?
I mean, this house did look pretty abandoned.
Like, I don't know if any, like... And she gets kind of embarrassed and says, like, party goers are in there.
Oh, party goers?
This
Oh,
is not the
you're-
Swish room. That's the
Oh,
lounge.
Med-
Sorry, continue on.
The lounge is the place to be.
Imagine though.
Sorry.
You're okay. Oh, I think we'll be fine.
Alright, which side do you guys go up first? In which door?
I have the weirdest question.
Mhm.
There's like the left and the right side, right?
Yeah.
What side Gwen's wing is on what side of the library?
Oh, that is a really... I love that you asked that question. I really wish I thought about that in relation to this, but I would say... I didn't write it down in my notes, but I was thinking... second story west side. For her wing in the library. So for you guys, I'm just like thinking like north is up, east is
So
right.
the left side.
Yeah.
Kathy will suggest the left first.
She'll give Kathy a slight nod and be like, "Yes."
I really hope you guys did not hear my shoulder just pop just now.
You're fine.
Alright, so there are 3 doors on each side. Which door do you guys go through first?
Question.
Mhm.
Is it dark up here?
It's not as well lit, but a little bit of the light does come up from the first floor. So like you can see, but it's kind of dark.
Are there any light switches? I don't know if they're just lighting the downstairs up somehow, or if the lights are actually on.
I would say you can find a light switch, and if you wish to flip on the light switch, you can. To see if the
Kathy
lights are
will
on.
kind of look at Penelope and say, well, Gwen did say to keep the lights on, right? Before, like, motioning to the switch.
Guess so.
She'll flip it.
Alright.
It
don't know
might
if
get worse.
Go ahead, Penelope. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say, I don't think. I mean, the lights work downstairs, so they have to work upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't get electrocuted, because, like, I don't know how old these light switches are, though.
Kathy kind of just looks at Penelope for a second and, like, back at the switch and just says, I don't know if I can.
Oh, that's true. You know what? She holds her hand just in case so they can both keep the electric shock together.
I gotta go. But yeah, you flip on the light switch, and I guess Kathy and Penelope would feel like a small little shock go through them, but not enough to like really do anything crazy.
Oh.
And the lights do flicker on.
Dramatic
There's like
effect.
little hallway lights that are like attached to the, or I should say lanterns attached to the wall, kind of like creepy ass medieval style.
Hmm.
Kathy just says, so, door number 1?
Door number 1? That's kind of agreeing to you, like, yeah, let's go.
Okay. And do you guys just like walk in?
Kathy would want to knock.
And would Penelope want to knock, or would she just kind of open the door, or at least try to open the door?
She'll try to open the door, yeah. She's like,
oh.
Kathy, it's okay. You don't need to knock.
Okay, yeah, so you walk in, and you find a, like a pretty decently sized bathroom, and just someone just fucking bent over on the toilet, just clearly just thrown up from how drunk they were. And then you see like this girl holding back another girl's hair who just threw up, and someone else is just throwing up in like the bathtub. It's just kind of nasty in there. I'm sorry.
And now people look at Kathy and be like, let's leave. And check another
Kathy
room.
just nods.
You got me there for a second. We said bend over.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
God.
realized when I said that, I was like, ooh, hold on.
I was like, damn.
Let me not phrase it that way, because I forgot what that's called.
My mind went from like, oh no, to oh shitting, to oh throwing up.
I mean, it is a party, and it's already happening in the lounge right now. All right, are you guys going down to door number 2?
Yep, door number 2.
Yeah.
Do you guys, okay, I'm gonna ask, do you guys try to open the door, or do you guys try to listen in first, or try knocking?
Let's play it safe. Like, you listen.
As you guys press your ears up to the door, you don't hear anything.
And let's knock.
Who is knocking specifically?
Oh, does Kathy want to knock, or do you want Penelope to knock? Question for Sammy.
Unless you ask her to knock, she would not go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, Penelope knocks after listening.
Okay. As you do so, you feel that this door is very cold, but no one answers.
I have a feeling this is like a balcony door or something. No, but
Yeah.
that won't make sense. Sure, we open the door and see what we
Oh.
see.
The door is locked.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Kathy will pull out her key.
And with the key, the door does unlock. You find yourself in like a moderately sized bedroom, and you see that one of the windows on like the opposite side of the door is open, with like a gentle breeze coming in. And this room is pitch black. All of the light that you can see is coming from that window, and like the moonlight coming in.
Seems very ominous.
Yeah, maybe we should put our phone flashlights on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you guys turn on your phone flashlights, where are my episodes? Where are my plot notes? So yeah, it looks like this room has not been touched for probably 20, 30 years. Very old bed. I'm thinking like kind of like a canopy kind of bed where it has like where it would have the fabric tied on top of it, but the fabric's kind of tied up to the bedpost. There is to the left hand side of the door, there is a pretty large dresser with like a mirror on top of it that's been cracked. And a couple pieces are missing from the mirror and it looks like it's been broken. And you see a giant chest at the edge of the bed. But otherwise it's pretty empty.
Should we go in? I suppose.
Sure. Pay attention to the floor. We don't know if the floors are cracked or not.
Kathy
Might fall
will
through.
glance down at the floor and
Okay.
kind of take easy steps in, even though it doesn't really affect her.
Oh yeah. Maybe that should have been for me.
Well, I mean, I guess you could still fall
Yeah, I guess so.
if she wants.
Is there anything that we see in here?
Well, it depends. What are you guys looking at first?
Or... Oh, maybe like a desk or like maybe like a shelf or like a bookshelf type thing.
I know there's the chest at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that there's a desk in this room, but you do see the dresser, like a kind of like to the left-hand side of the door, facing towards the bed, and you do see that cracked mirror above it.
Kathy tries to ignore that area and goes straight for the chest.
Alright. She'll check the dresser for anything.
Alright, so for the chest, you do see that there is a little lock on it, but it looks like the lock is too small for the skeleton key. And then for the dresser, it's like a dresser that has like 2 sets of drawers on each side, and there's about like 4 on each side that go down. Are you looking at a specific one, or are you just kind of going from the top row down?
Top row down.
So in the first one, you just find some like old, dirty clothes. Second one, you just find it's like a junk drawer. There's like some loose paper that don't really have anything, some receipts, a weird pen that's kind of crusty. Third one's just empty, but then in the fourth one, you find one of the missing mirror pieces, and I mean, you're a vampire. You kind of know what this is. You see a little bit of blood on at like the pointiest tip of it. And you see that the mirror piece is just like on top of like some like folded up fabric that kind of looks like the bed sheets on the bed.
Interesting. Kathy.
Yeah?
Look what I found.
Kathy will walk over. Is that a piece of the mirror?
It is. And there's a piece of the bed sheet, right?
It looks like it's on top of like a folded up bed sheet, kind of like a cushion.
Oh, got you. wasn't this ghost anywhere? Keep your light on the mirror and see what I can do with this.
Okay.
Penelope like tries to place the shard or piece of the mirror onto the actual mirror itself and
Okay.
see.
So I love this idea. I really do. But
Yeah.
as you do so, the piece of the mirror falls off onto the dresser because this isn't a video game. It's not gonna stay there. But
Well,
I will say, as you do put the mirror piece back up, and for that brief second that it's there, you do see the curtains on the window move a little.
Am I the one who just saw that?
The window?
Yeah, it opened. Is it windy outside?
I don't know. I just saw the curtains move.
I'm gonna quote this scary movie quick. That's some scurry shit out there.
Ew, no. Don't say it like that.
That wasn't in the game. It's just me OC just saying
Yeah.
that.
I removed that 1+1 you have. No.
So confused. Oh, Penelope will continue like inspecting it. Okay, what did you see?
Wait, you're inspecting the mirror or
Oh, like the
the
whole
curtain?
like thing, curtains. Yeah.
Okay. And Sammy, what were you about to say?
I would say Kathy would try and see if there's anything left in the drawer where the mirror piece was, like under the sheet or whatever.
Yeah, so you don't find anything in there, but there are 2 more drawers that you can search through. I think there's 2. There might be 3.
I should look through them.
You just find nothing but clothes in the other ones. And then going to investigate the curtain. You see that this window, it's kind of like a glass doors that kind of look like a window that goes out to a balcony kind of situation. And I mean, I guess you step out to the balcony, or do you just kind of like look through the window itself, or the glass itself, I should say.
I'm not trying to make Penelope sound like a fat bitch or anything. But like she steps on like part of the balcony. Does anything crack?
No.
Okay. Just saying that because how old the house is and everything. All right, she continues walking on the balcony. Is there anything that she sees on the balcony?
You just see a couple flower pots, but then it just more so overlooks the estate grounds, and to the left, kind of like northwest side, you get a little glimpse of the pool. You do see someone just vibing out over there. Doesn't look like Bethany though.
Interesting.
I will say it looks like they're more laying by the pool, but from this high up you can't really make any details.
Is it a human or is it an object?
Looks like a person.
It's like a person. Huh. You see this, Kathy?
Kathy will walk over.
Mhm.
And she'll say, "Who is that?"
I don't know. I thought it was Bethany at first, but it doesn't look like her. I don't think so, at least. Don't look like Jamaican braids or anything.
Jesus, I forgot she looked like that.
Kathy will like squint through her glasses and try and get a better look and just say, I don't know, do you think they're okay?
Hope so.
We'll have to check that out when we go downstairs, perhaps.
Of course.
Unless you want me to go check that out now.
Sure. I'll wait up here for you and continue looking around this room.
Are you sure you'll be okay by yourself?
Yes.
Just stay safe. It's scary in here. And she'll hand her the skeleton key.
And she kind of like secretly a pocket in her dress too. She just kind of puts in her pocket in her dress.
I will say before you do leave the room, as you go to leave,
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say Kathy has the, what is it called, like Limitless? Let me look at the character sheet. I think Limitless is the one who lets her walk through walls and fly.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say she would just kind of like hop off the balcony.
Oh, okay. So as that happens, we're gonna cut back to Caleb and the shenanigans that have ended. What are you guys up to?
We'll all make our way back into the party. And I mean, maybe kind of go mingle in the kitchen with everybody, get some drinks, and then chill.
All right. You kind of hear some people mention someone's out by the pool, but they don't really know who that is, and they just look a little off. And you kind of sorry, you see some people that were outside just kind of like walk back inside, and they look a little freaked out.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so they come in from the pool and they look freaked out. Who is it?
I mean, none of the named NPCs, but you probably know them as just some like average students, probably.
Joe Schmo.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess we'll ask what happened or like what's going on.
And they respond, I don't know, man. Someone just looks really weird out there. Just, ugh. The vibe's not right.
What do you mean doesn't look right?
I don't know how to explain it. You just kind of have to see for yourself. I didn't know people could move like that.
Okay.
I studied anatomy, and I don't think that's possible.
We'll I'll go outside and take a look and see if I can see what he's talking about.
Okay. And I will say at this point, Kathy, you do see Caleb and all of them walking out, but they don't see you yet because you're not directly in their path, so you can de-ghostify if you wanted to.
Oh, like ghostify so they don't see me, or can I like plant my feet on the
Plant
ground?
your feet on the ground so you're not like literally flying.
Yeah, she would do that.
And because we're getting to the crazy part of this episode, Penelope,
Yes.
you feel the currents move again, but there's no breeze outside.
Hmm.
And you feel the curtain wrap around your hand. I'm gonna need you to roll me a
Oh.
keep your cool. And reminder, you do have a
Okay.
+1.
Oh yeah. I should put for the comment like.
Well, you don't have to put anything for the comments. Those are just for funsies.
Okay. Mod for a +1, right?
Mm-hmm. Period. 13, god damn.
Gosh, right?
Okay, so you get to ask me one question about the situation and take +1 on any information, or you get like a +1 to any roll regarding this situation happening.
I feel a presence in the room. Is that kind of like what you mean?
Define presence for me.
Like, no, you're fine. Is there like a ghost or something? Oh, wait, what if it's like. Sorry, I don't want to get too out of hand, but. Could there be like another ghost or something in the room where like. Someone, it feels like there's someone in there with me.
Okay. You do feel something in there with you, but being around Kathy and Kathy being the friendly ghost, this one feels a lot darker, a lot more sinister. And you can't currently see where it's at.
I see. So she'll try attempting to unwrap the curtain from her hand. If I can do that.
Okay. For funsies, let's roll a runaway roll, which will be volatile.
Oh. I have a -1, but
you do get a +1 because you are. I'll let you have a +1 if you want it because you are acting for it, but it is up to you if you want to use it.
They'll only put you at a 0.
Oh, no. Hey, you get experience though.
yeah. I play Matt.
So as you try to run away,
Stop.
what did you roll on the dice itself? Okay, 3 and 2. Because if you rolled a 1, I was gonna make this a little bit worse, but it was a 5. As you try to run away, the curtain's grip on your arm is a little too strong and it kind of pulls you back. And you feel like a breath of cold air on the back of your neck.
Let's see. Ooh, so now she's getting a little frightened. So she'll like try like tripping herself, and then maybe that can like make a signal, and it's like she doesn't scream yet. Maybe like the loud sound will like alert anybody.
So you trip yourself? Did I hear that right?
No, sorry, I'm not tripping myself. But like she tries going away, even though that like one like the curtain is in her hand. She like tries running, but the
Oh, okay.
like makes her to eat. Thinking of doing trip myself, but that's another thing that really won't
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it
I know what
fun.
you're trying to do. I'm not gonna make you lash out physically for this one unless you really want to. That's up to you if you want to roll, but I'll say that you're.
I'll be.
Go for it. What'd you say?
That'll be okay for no
Yeah.
rolling.
So I'll say that you're able to. It might take you like 2 attempts to break free, but you can't break free of it. It's a fucking old curtain.
Mm-hmm.
But as that's happening, does Kathy join Caleb at the pool, or are you kind of like lingering behind them?
She'll kind of join the circle, I guess, trying to see if the person's okay. Because she's got a bad feeling.
And would Caleb be leading, or would Caleb have someone else lead this? Would lead the group somewhere, or to the person? I don't know why I said somewhere.
I mean, wasn't I? Sorry, my dog's being super needy. Didn't we just walk up to the person?
Oh, I was more asking who saw this person first, but yeah.
Oh, well, he came in. I mean, I guess I'm kind of confused as to. Sorry, cough it. As to what's going on, because the guy came in, the Joe Schmo came in, said about the not seeing something move that way, yada yada yada, and then we walked out to the pool because that's where the person was. But
yeah, so
are they not by the pool?
No, they are. I was more asking, more so like marching order, but it's not really relevant as. Also, you guys all collectively see that at the same time, but go ahead.
Where is the pool?
It's off the map, basically. It's like this direction.
Left, right side. Oh, okay, cool. So, sorry, I had my character sheet blocking that then. I think myself and, like, the 4 guys would go, because Chad's kind of, like, attached to the hip right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say the 4 of us would probably go out that way.
Okay. So the 4 of you and Kathy all see like this person laying by the pool, like kind of like at the edge of like the oh god, I don't know if it's called anything, but like we'll just say the edge of the pool, kind of like towards like the middle. At first they don't really, nothing really seems out of place, but once you get closer you realize that some of their limbs are definitely not the way they should be. Definitely look really broken and displaced is the word I'm gonna use.
Okay.
And as you guys get closer, you see this, we'll say this is a guy, generic NPC guy who has no meaning to the plot besides this one instance. Yeah, so you see like just broken bones everywhere. Maybe this person fell, because if you look up behind you there is an open window to a balcony, but you're not really sure if that's what happened, but that's what one can assume. It's either that did it, or the giant hole in their chest that looks like it came from something jagged.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'm supposed to, like, investigate the body?
First roll to keep your cool, because I'm pretty sure this is the first time you've seen a dead body.
Does Kathy have to roll to keep her cool?
I mean, Kathy's kind of scared of everything, so I'll leave that up to you.
Kathy's scared of everything. You said roll. Sorry, I had to close out my character sheet.
Yep,
roll
keep your cold, which will be a cold roll.
Cold roll. I go through. Okay.
Yep. You got a partial success. So the MC will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it. This is the one rule that I don't fully get unless it's like actual like danger, but with this one, if someone were to see you next to a dead body, that would probably not be the greatest idea. But with all the broken bones, one could assume that you're not. Even Sebastian being like the most, I'm assuming that he's like the most muscular out of all you guys. Even he couldn't do this, or whoever is.
Yeah, Nate and Sebastian probably are the two most like buff.
Yeah. Either way, none of you guys could actually do this. So either you can choose to stay and investigate and risk getting caught next to the dead body, or you can leave and investigate the second floor. Maybe there's something up there.
I'm going to stay and investigate.
Okay. And what is Kathy's reaction to all of this?
Is it safe to presume they're dead? I know that's a dumb question.
Yes, multiple broken limbs. Like their neck is definitely broken.
I
It's
mean,
not.
Oh no.
It's not looking good, and there's like a giant stab wound in their chest. But yes, they're definitely like yeeted to the other side.
Do I just make the executive decision whenever I decide Kathy gains the condition traumatized?
I think you just constantly have that. But yeah, you can definitely choose to give yourself a condition. I'm not gonna say no.
Elton say hello.
No, because it's like whenever somebody.
Oh yeah.
I know, like, we always have unresolved trauma.
Yeah, but you don't always have
Whenever-
the traumatized condition.
Yeah, it's like whenever something brings to mind your death, you choke up and gain the condition traumatized.
Is it
But
close
it's like-
to how Sammy died? Or not Sammy, sorry, Kathy. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Damn.
Everybody
My
brought up
bad.
names tonight.
I know, I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. Is that close to how Kathy
I mean,
died,
I
though?
guess it's like what would remind her of her dying, which is probably everything, but.
So yeah, you can give yourself the condition
I was like,
traumatized. Why not?
how severe does it have to be for it to be like traumatized?
I would say
condition?
that this is pretty traumatizing.
Like,
I would say, like, if someone mentioned a car crash, like a generic one, probably not. But if they mentioned,
Ragdoll thrown from the car.
Yeah.
I don't know.
broken limbs, yeah.
yeah. So if
I
it's
would say
like
she's
generic,
pretty
but
traumatized
yeah.
just from seeing a dead body, just out of the norm. At a school party, yeah, I would say so. Just everyone, yeah.
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 Does traumatized condition do anything in particular, or just?
I would have to look at it, but I think it gives you like a small negative to keeping your cool.
Okay.
I would have to double check, but I'll get back to you on that one because I do not remember. Or it might be something that you play into. But as you investigate the body, we're gonna go back up to the second floor with why do I keep calling you Persephone? Jesus Christ, Penelope. I'm
Hello.
so sorry. I'm really bad with names tonight, and I don't know why, because I literally have the fucking overlay pulled up on my second screen. I'm looking at it. So you managed to break free of the curtain. What do you do?
I was gonna say. Okay, sorry. I was like Caleb. Penelope is like. You said she breaks free, right? So would it be like part of a curtain on her hand still, or would
Yeah.
that kind of fall to the ground? Okay. She'll
You
kind of
can-
like don't care about the curtain. She kind of just runs downstairs screaming.
As I will say, as you run by, you do feel that one of the floorboards is loose next to the bed.
Say that one more time.
So as you're running out, you do notice that one of the floorboards is loose next to the bed.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you can continue to flee or you can investigate.
Yeah, I can investigate.
It's up to you. What would Penelope do?
Honestly, she's really frightened, so she'll kind of like ignore the loose floorboard.
All right. And where do you run off to?
She kind of heads downstairs and like be like, "Oh my fucking god!" Like she's well, she's pale, of course, but
Mhm.
she seems more paler. I don't know if that's a word, but
is.
she's even more paler. It is, thank you. Because she basically just looks like she saw a ghost. Like she's out of breath. She doesn't know what to do. Like, she's like, oh, what just happened?
Are you gonna go try and find Kathy, or are you gonna go somewhere else in the
Yes.
party?
She's gonna go find Kathy.
And why not?
Bless you.
I mean, you already kind of know the general direction of where Kathy was going, so I'm not gonna make you like explore around. So you also join the others outside, and you all see the same dead body. How does Penelope react to seeing this horrifying of a dead body?
You said there was blood out, right?
Yeah. There's like a little bit
Well-
of blood from like the stab wound.
Well, she's not gonna go full on Jasper and be like
No.
frenzy. No, she's kind of just like because how long she's been a vampire for, she kind of just shrugs it off and like kind of stares at it, like looks traumatized still.
And
I guess you can.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say like I guess you could say Jasper trying to hold his composure. That face.
Are you trying to?
No.
Okay. Damn.
I gotta say, Jasper looks like he has to really take a shit in the Twilight movies.
Oh.
This entire time you said Jasper, and I was thinking Casper.
Oh, hold on. I need to look at something.
Casper also needs to take a shit.
Let me look. How many? Oh, okay. So I'm looking at stuff. Ignore me, because I might give you a little temptation. Okay.
Already done. If you want shit happening, I can do shit happening. Up to you.
Also, wait. I'm looking at your sheet. Did you fail something? Did you
What do you
fail
mean?
tonight? Any of your rolls?
I did, yes. I failed my
Volatile.
volatile.
Mark off your experience point. Because
Oh, definitely I do that.
yeah, you did. That's what I was looking at, because I was like, ooh, should I tempt you with an experience point to roll to keep your cool on this dead body and some blood? You know, oh no. No, there's like a lot of people out here. I would say you're pretty cool at like keeping your chill. Like if it was just you and Kathy, sure. I would be like, here's some experience if you do this, but no. But I think that is where we'll end tonight's session, with a dead body next to a pool.
Ooh, a dead body.
Yeah.
Dead body. Pool. Kathy's like traumatized and dry heaving in the grass.
It's a hottie dead body.
A three.
Just saying that because it rhymes.
You know, hold on. Specifically, this is kind of the actor that like the CW would hire, that's like clearly like a man in his like late 20s who's playing like a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Sounds about
Riverdale?
Yeah, literally,
Riverdale?
literally Riverdale. No,
Every
it's
time you mention
Grease and John Travolta being like a full ass 30-year-old man playing someone in
No.
13.
right. God.
But yeah, that's how we're gonna end tonight's session.
Okie dokie.
fucking can't believe that happened. The threesome in the lounge.
And you know what? Because Caleb, you did not get any experience tonight.
I never do.
I'm gonna, for seducing Chad, I'm gonna give you a point of experience. Because that
works
was
for me.
fucking great.
Mark a point there. Oy.